StreamYard switched my mic input from stream to monitor. That's why you guys couldn't hear me. Thank you, everyone in the chat. But Ernie called me. He's like, hey, we can't hear you. So I appreciate you tuning in, Ernie. Man, I don't know. I didn't do anything different. I don't know. Maybe I switched up the lighting in here. It's a little bit of a later show. So we'll turn the lights down a little lower. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And William, you just got to look at it that way. That's all you can do. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you are here. Appreciate all that you do. Man, this is the late show with Andy, pretty much. Pretty much. Thank you for tuning in, Randall. Appreciate that you are here. You guys are awesome. William, thank you, man. Hey. Kicking it. Kicker Unmasked After Show with Andy. Andy, you're a rock star. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much, William. I appreciate that you're here and just being who you are, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. All right, cool. So the Unmasked show was awesome, huh? Lots of information. I know you guys kind of got a little overwhelmed, but at the same time, when you're testing your equipment, man, there cannot be enough tools, and testing it at every single angle, not just looking at the numbers, going at every just possibility of how to test your system. You don't want to, go crazy and whatever, but to keep it simple so people that are watching can understand. And for the ones that know more can learn even more. And there's stuff that I don't even know about, but it makes me wonder, man, maybe I should get an RTA set up for my systems and see how bad they are, kind of go over it rather than just see if I'm clipping or not. Lots of angles to testing, man. I appreciate all you guys in here. And I forgot, see, I reset the computer, but I didn't reset StreamYard. Something happened. For some reason, the Elgato in the computer of how it picks it up with the StreamYard, if something gets unplugged, it'll say, oh, well, we're going to use the stationary mic, and yeah, here you go. But the Elgato must have got unplugged, or when it reset, something happened where it went to a basic input. That's why no audio in the beginning. Sorry about that, guys. But we got the ticker going. We got the membership names on the screen down below as well. Of course, we had our Patreon, but we have the membership, which is so cool. It's awesome. And thank you guys. I think we got 19 now. It is awesome. You guys kill it. Matt G, Bobby B, William, Trap House TV, Choke Change, Bubba, Kyle Goddard, Jason Stokes, El Fuego, Cornut, John K, Brian Townsend, Franco 316, Charlie, Elas, and Trunk Thunder Lithium. That's a long one. Can't forget about Mike DePoli, Vate Dev, and Dubby. I appreciate all you guys for joining the membership. Drop the link down there. Hey, if you want to join, it's cool. Get a little LLC beside your name, little green team thing. It's awesome. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And yes, it is raining 25. Actually, it actually did start raining today. Did a little bit around the house, nothing too crazy, hung out with the kids. I actually did give Bryson's friend a demo. Two friends, a demo in Cookie Monster today. Yeah, just a little bit of the beans, not much. The neighbor girl, she's not too fond of bass. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean? We are crazy. I had it on like maybe 20%. And she's like, that's too loud. I'm like, okay. I'll take your word for it. But we had a good day. It's Tuesday. It's always a good day on Tuesday. And you know what? I forgot to put on my other air conditioner. It gets hot in here. Appreciate you guys. Awesome. Kibo said, I guess I'll just cancel my Patreon, join YouTube. No, you can't do that, Kibo. No, Kibo is a $25 Warhorse Patreon. Appreciate you guys, man. Guys, kill it. Guys, kill it. Thank you, Kibo. I know he's kidding. That's why it's okay. I know he's kidding. But man, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. So now with the show, I know I kind of like just, touched a few bases with what they did, but I mean, that was a demonstration live that they did at Kicker, which is information that is, invaluable, where it's priceless, man. And to just sit there, and that's why I wasn't really commenting. I'm watching what they're doing, how they're putting together the DIY RTA and just the ins and outs, and polishing my skills as well with just like how you figure out the voltage with the resistance and just what you should set your voltmeter to, and just the odds and ends. And then they went so deep into it. I don't know, man, just left, right, channel, phase, everything, and time alignment and crossovers. And just, man, it was a lot of information. I almost need to rewatch it again just to get, the whole grasp of it. John, Jacob, you guys did awesome tonight. Ernie, you need a bite. You need a mic, big time. And can't forget about Bill Frog and J-Dub. I'm sure they were there too. Appreciate you guys. And there's Ernie himself. I said, fellas, Siri heard Phyllis. Yes. Thank you again, Ernie. Yeah, we got a membership thing. It's like the Green Team LLC or something like that. Man, I don't know why StreamYard does it, but it makes sense. It's something with the computer, just how it resets. And I didn't look. I didn't look. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. They thought I was trolling. I'm like, I'm not trolling. It's just StreamYard. So I won't wear their shirt. I like the pillow, though. The pillow's cool and the little duck's cool, but I won't go that far. Baba, see the join link next to subscribed in the video description. Ashy, you join by clicking 99 cents per month. I know I have it one tier, 99 cents, because I already got so many awesome Patreons. But YouTube's doing a thing, little giveaway thing. Anybody that signs up, I get a little bit of change, and you guys get just the little things beside your name, the fancy emojis, and just you get priority over your comments in the live stream. And that's really what I do, is live streaming. So it is really a no-brainer to do this stuff. And only 99 cents. I mean, come on. Thank you, Bubba, for letting the guys know. Budget with Jay, Budget Audio with Jay. I call you Budget Jay. Thank you for tuning in, man. And yes, please hit the like. Man, you know, I don't know where Dave's at. I haven't seen Dave. We got the other Dave here. What is going on, buddy? Appreciate you for tuning in with us. You know what? A ported bedroom. I actually have two ports. They're tuned differently. I think one is around 5,000 BTUs and the other one's around 8,000. So the tuning's a little bit different. Can it work? Absolutely. Should you do it? Probably not. Thank you, Debbie. Man, you know, in the wintertime, it's not bad in here because I can, like, you know, fluctuate. Summertime, if it gets hot, I got to have this room cooled down 15 hours before I go live, just because my attic does not insulate very well and the heat just comes right down. The ACs can't keep up. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let me go over the comments here, see if I missed anything. Switching the cameras around, checking things out. Let's see what we got. Okay, I moved that over there because I was trying to check out the link for the membership. So you guys could, if you wanted to do that, you can. Let's see. We got 41 views. We got 28 people watching, and looks like 29 watching and 16 likes. You know the deal, guys. Smash the like. You know how it is. It's just YouTube. It's not me. I'm not telling you to smash the like. It's YouTube's algorithm. Thank you guys, or Bubba or Dave or just everybody. Thank you guys for pushing it. Appreciate you guys. All right, cool. Let me scroll down, check the comments. If you guys had any questions about how they did the RTA stuff or any of the testing that they did tonight, I don't know all of it, but I know a lot of it. So please just drop a comment if you got anything that stumped you or anything about your system that has anything to do with testing and tuning. I'll try to answer it the best way I can. Voice is feeling a lot better, but it's still not 100%. I would say 99.6% there. Dancing with the Dogs, DJ. Hi, mister. You know, I bet you this is probably Wilder or one of my daughter's friends or somebody's friends. I appreciate you tuning in. Hello, Dancing DJ Dogs. Oh, yes, that is right. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Ernie. I will not be going back-to-back lives this Tuesday and next Tuesday. They're switching up. I'm going to switch up. So we're going to have a Kicking with Andy this following Tuesday, but Halloween, we will not have anything, and then it'll be back to Kicker, and then I will be the following week after that. So 2 weeks after that, just no big deal. 3 weeks, give or take. But you get what I'm saying. No Tuesday show, Halloween, go trick-or-treating, whatever you want to do. No Tuesday show. I know not everybody goes trick-or-treating, but still, we're going to take a little bit of break and swap. But you will see me this Tuesday. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing, but I always pull something out of the hat, so we'll figure it out. But we have a show Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, no show, no Kicking It with Andy, and no Kicker, but the following week will be Kicker. So awesome. Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dilbeck. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate you. This guy's doing some crazy artwork in the Discord. You got to check out the Discord. The after party is always just fun to hang out, chill with the guys, man. All right, cool. Ernie is actually hanging out in the chat. I guess Ernie doesn't have to drive tonight, so that's good. If you're driving, be safe, Ernie, only at red lights. But I know Stillwater, you know, it's either you're going straight, left, or right. There's not too many corners, so he should be okay. As long as your alignment's straight, you'll be good. Appreciate you, Ernie. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Yes, we need a green 25 hertz to life. You know, it's like the star bellies, man. I don't want it to cause controversy, but yeah, if you're on the green team, man, you know what it is. Exactly, Kibo. Exactly. Steve Barber. This guy has been going crazy, dropping progress pics of his Ford Explorer. I'm not exactly sure what he's putting in the back, but it's a lot of kickers. He's got so many ST9s and super tweeters in his doors and on his roof. It's insane. I have 2 9s and 2 7s on 50 watts a channel, kicker watts, but 50 watts a channel, and those things scream, sound good, make my neighbors upset, keep up its slamology against a Bronco when it's half tilt, and he has so many of these things. It's insane. So if you're not following Steve Barber, go check him out, and you'll probably see the build at SEMA. Appreciate you tuning in with us tonight, man. I Need Bass, what is up? Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that you're here, man. Awesome, man. I like it because, live streams, you get some people that are the regulars, by name. And then sometimes you get new people come and go. And it's a flow, man. And I appreciate you guys. And you know what? I forgot to pull up Kicker Club. I'm slacking. I went downstairs. Kayla's showing me all the things she's working on with the boys for school and this and that. And we got to take them to the dentist tomorrow, early in the morning. So short live tonight, short after party. Got to take the trash out. It's Tuesday. That's the only thing that sucks about Tuesday. It's trash night. Otherwise, it's a blast. But yes, a little behind because all that. Man, I'm behind on the comments, and we are starting off with the pennies early. Just maintaining relevance. Hit to Jake, you're going to have to make up for the money that you made me lose. Meanwhile, money comes and goes, and when there's a door that's closed, a window opens, or just a whole other side of the house. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you, though, man. Way to stay relevant. Baba with the $5. Man, you guys are, I can't.
Well, would you look at that? Oh, my gosh. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Are taking shots tonight. I must have just got my government check so I can afford to drop a few bucks on our boy Andy. Baba, I appreciate you, man. I would take food stamps too. Food stamps are great. And you could use a lot of them at Sheets too. Thank you so much, Baba. And man, that's the thing with car audio. It is a very tight community. So when it rains, it pours, and we know it rains here. And, we try to keep on a positive attitude as much as we can, but you can't ignore the facts. Appreciate you, Baba. You're awesome. And then we got one more coming in. Is this $100? No, this ain't no $100.
Because we don't want you to blow it up. So turn the game down, Andy.
I'm listening, Joe. I am listening. Ernie, I need a clip of Ernie. We need them all. Thank you so much, Cornut, for the $1 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let me scroll up. I know I rewatch my shows, not as much as I used to in the past 3 months. Just I've been busy. I watch, the first 15, 30 minutes, same. So I know why you guys get bored. Just kidding. But I do notice that I miss a lot of comments, here and there. And a lot of it's on Facebook, and I know Facebook is behind. So if you're watching on Facebook and you want to get your comments, questions asked, answered, I always do that. Go to YouTube. YouTube's way better. Hands down. Steve Barber. There we go. Now Steve's in YouTube. That's the way to do it, dude. That is the way to do it. Thank you for tuning in, man. I feel like my table isn't high enough, or it's too high. Now it's too low. Maybe there. I don't know. Good enough. All right, cool. Kibo. Hey, Andy, what's that PC do? It play COD. It's got a lot of lights and stuff, and it's a kicker PC, top of the line. I would say, what was that? That was the 49. Yeah, it was a 49 KC PC, kicker computer PC. And yeah, it's awesome, man. No, it doesn't play Call of Duty, but it does a lot of live streams for car audio. You know, and that's the thing. Like, I try to keep the show as professional as I can, but yet we are still people, and we're here to have a good time. We're here to, just hang out with friends, talk about the obsession. Yeah, I said it. Obsession with car audio together. And yeah, you got to be a little lighthearted sometimes, kick back, relax. But there is a time as well to put the pen to the paper and learn some stuff too. And that's what's great about Tuesdays, man. Kicking with Andy, where I just kind of, hey, let's learn something. Let's do something rather than just having too much fun. All right, cool. So I'm caught up. I see Scott moving down. Baba throwing down those super stickers. They're like, it's for the members only, which is cool for them too. It's the L7X and a gold letter. How cool is that? How cool is that? All right, scrolling down here. Let's see what we got. Let me take a sip of my water here. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, man. I know Halloween's in a couple weeks. I didn't even realize. Ernie's like, you doing both back to back? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, the second week is Halloween. I'm like, oh, no. I'm not a big Halloween person. I love my smoke machines. I love, I scare my kids all the time. I'm walking down the stairs. I'm always doing it all year long. So I don't need costumes and candy to just have fun. But yeah, I do celebrate it more now being an adult, but I definitely don't push it. But I know you guys do. And a lot of people are going to be out either getting candy or, drinking twisted teas. So have the night off, man. It'll be fun. All right, cool. Double E asking Ernie, what's the main difference between the 12 and the 15? From what I know is the 10, the 12, the 15, the motors and the gaps are all different. The baskets are all different. The spiders are all different. The subwoofer's just different. It's got to be, if it's done right. Just for the simple fact, you're messing with something as more moving mass, just everything, physics. So what is exactly different? Everything is different about it. But are they similar? Absolutely, man. It's an L7X and one's bigger than the other. And I would say the power handling would be relatively close to the same. Maybe the 15 might be able to handle more power just because it's maybe moving more air around the coil, because it's moving more air in general. I don't know. I think that's kind of pulling hairs of the differences of it. And I'm sure there are differences just because the gap and everything else might be a little bit different. But knowing Kicker, they're going to make a woofer that's just going to work great, man. Stu, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you are here. I like this look. I know to you guys, it probably doesn't look super dark in here, but it is dark. I only have the main light in the front of me on. And this camera doesn't care. I could be in a pitch black and probably do great. But yeah, it looks really dark in here on this camera. It looks cool because you can actually see my backdrop light a lot more. It's pretty cool. And fish tank works too. 28 9s. 28 9-inch ST Street Series mid-range drivers. They're not mid-bass, but real mid-range drivers. 28 of them. I know 28 doesn't look like a big number, but when you have them as these speakers, okay, and they're gonna fit in your car. Well, he can't even fit them all. That's why half of them are on top. 18 bullet tweets. I'm glad you didn't go 1 for 1. There's always that guy that goes 1 for 1, and it's too much, man. And then you're like, man, you got too many tweeters. You know what the first thing they say? Huh? What you say? Because they can't hear anymore. That will make you go deaf before bass. I said what I said. I said what I said. All right. Scrolling down. Oh, we got a $5 super chat. Would you just look at that?
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it.
Working on my decrepit house roof is leaking Coors Light. Yeah, I think that's definitely user error. Coors Light, leaky roof. It's probably your Coors Light, but hey, it could be worse. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you. And thank you as well for joining the membership. I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, now that I did it, I'm like, it's stupid I didn't do it. But I am the last person that goes and, hey, can you, I hate doing that. Because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me either. And I understand the position I'm in, but I hate asking for handouts, man. And the main reason I did it was because the $500 they give all YouTubers that they send the email to, Rob just did it too yesterday. I'm like, Kayla, look, Rob did it too, because he probably checked his email. I barely checked those emails, and I looked at them like, would you look at that? Let's do it. Why not? Who cares? It's awesome. Again, Mike, thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for tuning in. All right. We got Kyle up in here. Thank you for tuning in, Kyle. Appreciate you, man. Another build. Come. I'm waiting to see your pictures too, man. Excuse me. Ernie says, I don't have any info on this yet. Reach out to tech support in a few weeks and they should be able to tell you some stuff. Oh, between the 10s and the 12s and the 15s. Yeah, I'm not Kicker tech support. I'm the off-brand Wish version. I do my best, but they will definitely know the differences between it all and try to sum it down for you as best as they can. And then even then, it's like things that you don't really need to worry about, but you do want to know the differences. Is there a big difference? And I feel like it always comes down to, hey, you got a bigger woofer, you're going to need a bigger box. You're going to need more of this. You're going to need more of that. And that's just, that's the thing. I think that makes a bigger of a difference than how the driver reacts compared to another one per se. Obviously, there's that one's a 3,000 watt woofer and this one's a 500. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more differences. But when you're judging apples and apples, I think the tree size makes a difference. Just made that up. Just totally made that up. We got a $20 super chat. And speaking of L7Xs,
I don't care what you say about kickers. This guy is a difference maker.
And Rich Eisen could have never said a better statement ever. And I listen to him all the time. And man, game changer. And I'm going to get to the super chat, but I slipped and hit my head in the bathroom. And then I thought of the flux capacitor. No, I thought of, I have this Warhorse and it's on pretty good electrical. I could maybe run it to my L7X in Kayla's car. Now it would be at 1 ohm and it's 2 ohm stable, but box rise. We'll do some numbers beforehand, see what we're rising up to. I think it's ×3. Either way, see if we can get a 50 out of that L7X12. I know Derek was doing the same score as me, like a 48.5, 48.6, but like 10,000 watts. So I might be able to get a 49.5 realistically. And it really comes down to mechanical limitations. But I think that would be a plan for me to try, and I just got to not break it. I mean, I do have another one sitting right here Ernie sent to me just in case. But, I thought, man, that would be cool to hook up an old school Warhorse to it, full tilt, see if we can get a louder score. But Bubba, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. The real OGs are still here supporting Andy, not running, hiding, and sniping with lame attempts at memes. Let me tell you, memes are the worst thing you can do. They're the worst. McGill memes is done. So it goes for everyone else. Good luck with doing them, man. They're fun and they're fun for the most part. But how you like me now, Cupcake? That is Bubba's meme. That's a Bubba meme right there. How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Oh, man. Thank you, Bubba. Appreciate you, man. And you guys are literally crazy. Awesome. Supporting friends. And, man, I could not be more blessed, and I say this all the time, man. Like, you guys are awesome. And being able to hang out with you guys in person, too, like you guys going that extra distance, it's insane, dude. You guys really make me feel like some kind of celebrity. And it's not even that. It's because you're my friend. You like what I do and you want to support me. And you guys are just, guys are the OGs, man. I appreciate you, Baba. I appreciate all you guys. You guys, if you're an OG, you know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you so much, Baba. And this is SD. That's not SDK. That's Scott throwing some pennies. Oh, look, it just turned into SDK. What the heck? Oh, man, I'm confused. These twisted tees hit harder than Eddie Dev mean. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. I mean, the twisted tees I can personally vouch for, and a lot of people down Stillwater could as well. Absolutely, man. And they hit harder than 212s in the trunk, too. Thank you so much, Scott and Jake. You guys are awesome. Thank you, man. Stu's over there. Stu with his stew stirring the pot. Oh, man, you guys are awesome. Make me laugh. Okay. Ooh. Dancing with the Dogs DJ. Why would 32/8s be better? I have plans for mid-range and everything else too. Excuse me. 4 pillars, 1 per corner of the living room. Okay, so this is home audio with 8 pillar, and then, excuse me, the other driver is extended from the top, like a T. Okay, so like a T with speakers going this way, speakers going that way, and 32 of them 8s. Okay, so and you're saying this is going to be in your living room. I'm going to tell you this. I have no clue about home audio other than the crawl test. You put the woofer, in the middle of the room, and then you crawl, or where you're going to sit, and then you crawl around to where it sounds good, and then that's where you put the woofer. That's about as far as it goes. Just natural ability of tuning, making something sound good, but with like sound staging and all that other stuff with home audio, I think is a little bit easier because you have a dedicated center channel, but still, even then, it depends what you're watching and how they're pumping the music through each channel and how it sounds and comes out to your face. I don't know with home audio like that. But I know it's all audio and the same. So I don't know why 32/8s be better. I don't know exactly on that. But it sounds like you got a killer system, man. It's going to be awesome and just loud. I would talk to Dave and Goliath in the chat if he's still here. He might be able to answer that for you. He's a little bit more home audio than me, so that might be able to help you. Awesome. Appreciate you tuning in, though, regardless. So thank you for being here. Awesome. Wow. Well, we already went 30 minutes. I was going to keep this 1 to 30 minutes because I said I was going to keep doing that on the after show because it starts so late. We got 35 people here. Maybe we'll do 40 minutes. We'll see. And then we'll kick it. Awesome. Scrolling down. The tree size makes a difference, dude. Write that, patent that. Yeah, put a copyright trademark on that one. just send me the bill. Appreciate you tuning in, Extremo, aka Ryan. I've been hearing about you a lot with Bass Dad and Loud Fiat, and just they brought you up a lot, man, and that's crazy. Just what you accomplished, and I wish you were still around, man. He was local to me. See, this is the Dave and Goliath you got to ask there, man. DJ Dog. Ashy, and that's why I hate it. I knew I could see the iceberg before it hit the ship, and I just kept looking at it and say, would you look at that? And there was nothing I could do. And, I try to stay out of as much as I can. And he was a friend to me too, but it's you gotta look at the bigger picture, but you still don't change your personality for other people, but do what you got to do. Appreciate you, Ashy. Appreciate all you do. Start the show over. I fell asleep. Well, it's okay, John. I'm going to be doing what you're doing, a 12-hour live stream. I'm just going to talk the entire time, though. That's the difference. And at the end, I won't have a voice. Thank you for tuning in, John. If you didn't know, John is the moderator in the chat. Yeah, we got one of those. We needed one of those. Appreciate you tuning in. And it's all right. We'll prorate your pay for the day. Just make sure you didn't clock in early, did you? And he does. Big D does have bigger vehicles, so that's the thing. I feel like I could get that 50. Honestly, a different box that was built more for SPL, not peaking at 33, 34 hertz, easy with the power that I have. But I want to see what it can do. You know, doing a 50 at 30 on a 12, that would be stupid. I mean, I'm already there. I mean, 48 and a half compared to a 150 dB build, you're really not going to hear a difference. To be entirely honest with you, you really won't. And if you do, it's because you know, or you've had the same type of systems and you know which one's louder. Because I can tell, but sometimes I can't. It's like, man, this L7X build sounds pretty good. It's sounded better than the quad box. And then I get in the quad box, I'm like, no, quad box is louder. And I'm like, it sounds punchier than Cookie Monster. I get in Cookie Monster, I'm like, oh, this is balanced. I like this. And then I get back in the L7X, I'm like, ooh. It's just like a carousel, you know? Andy, bro hug. Yes, sir. Bro hug. See you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in, man. Oh, no. El Fuego. I just noticed a text from El Fuego. He said he's not feeling well, but asked for me to say hello to the gang on Andy's stream. El Fuego, our prayers and thoughts are out to you, man. I hope you're doing okay, man. If you need anything, you know where we are. Appreciate you, Bubba, for letting us know. All right, cool. I got to throw up the green team. I know it doesn't pop up on the screen on stream, but in the chat it does. Dubby, thank you so much, man. Appreciate all you guys. Cool. Oh, you know what? I think I can agree with this one, but I might try saying something. Just throws pennies at me. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you. All in favor of Andy for president, drop a comment. You know, and everything's rigged, so you know there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Thank you so much, Jake. Appreciate you. You know, it's funny. Bryson's friend asked me, friend of mine's son, friend of Bryson as well, asked me, how do they throw pennies at you? I thought it was the cutest thing, man. I really did. I thought it was the cutest thing. I'm like, well, they're not physically throwing pennies at me unless Mike is meeting secretly with Kayla to get pennies thrown at me in person. But yeah, it's a YouTube thing. The Daily Bench. What is up? Just bought a new vehicle. Unfortunately, my system build is to start completely over again, but hopes to make it great. Man, you know, whenever I first jumped into the pilot build, I was up to my neck in it. It's so hard starting from scratch. You know, you don't know the vehicle. Nothing is done. None of the fundamental things are done. You got to start off with the fundamentals and then work your way up and then hear it. It's a lot of work, man. I give you Godspeed. Thank you for tuning in, dude. ZNR Designs, you don't need an SPL enclosure. You need one that dialed in. You just need one that dialed in, bro. I mean, man, you know, dialed into what? A higher SPL with less bandwidth or less low frequency response. We dialed it in with computer software, SDK enclosures, and a little bit with what Kicker was recommending, and put it together and made a beautiful baby. The thing, I'm not going to tell you I can play 60 hertz down to 20. No, no. If it does, I don't know, man. It's not going to do that at, every same threshold. Just not. It's just going to be loud all over the place. What I'm trying to say is it sounds really good. I would say it has a range of actual authority, 28 to 46, and anything below that it's going to fall off. Anything above that, it's just going to be like blended in. So You can always dial something in more to match the vehicle that you're in so that you're getting closer with the wavelengths pretty much working together easier, more efficiently, so that your SPL goes up. That's just kind of how it works. When we're playing 30 hertz, our cars, where the meter is, it's not really liking that. The wave with the extension isn't really extending the whole way of however that stuff works. You're getting into the, needle in the haystack kind of stuff there. Keep it simple. It just doesn't work as well as tuning something that peaks around 38, 40, 45 hertz in a small cabin SUV. So it all comes down to what you really want and what the woofer can do too. There's just so many variables, man. A 48.4 on 2400 watts on a 12 is retarded. I know there's other scores like that, but it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I've put kickers in my car before, but they weren't doing those kind of numbers. Even a 15L5, and it's just, it might be able to, but not at 34 hertz. It's kind of what it's really designed for, is to be a demo SPL driver, not this Burt Box machine either. Just not. And that's fine. I am fine with that because I don't want it to be, Quad box is very musical until you put twice the rated power to it. And then it's like, oh yeah, you want 47 hertz to your forehead? Here you go, and it just, it all depends what you're trying to do, man. But I appreciate you nonetheless for tuning in. All right, cool. Scrolling down. See, I literally called it. Dialed it in so it's fixed from 20 to 60 hertz, but you need to pull the program from the TS parameters and series parallel, and by each coil, then use a solid engineering program. And we did all that, man. We really did. Talk to SDK Enclosures. He is in the chat. He's on the hat, and man, there's so many different ways you can do something, but it's like, what is best for you? What is best for the woofer? What is best for the vehicle? And you got to put all three together and get an answer. And is that the best on the meter? It's fun, man. It really is. I appreciate your comments, though. I really do. Because everybody has questions like that or things like that or hears and does their own research, and you can never know enough. And even same here, man. Same here. Yeah, you could dial that in for sure, man. Make the port a little bit shorter, box a little bit bigger. You could probably play even lower. Port a little bit wider open, a little bit shorter, box a little bit smaller. Man, you could probably make it into a 150 burp car at 45 hertz on 1500 watts, but I don't know if I want that. So there's a lot of variables, man. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Cool. Yeah, I got lazy too. I was going to buy some stuff from Mike, but I kind of went crazy on home audio just through Goodwill. I found these huge Panasonic tower speakers, and no joke, went back to Goodwill the next day, and then they had the woofer. So I got the woofer, and I went on eBay. I got the matching center and rear speakers, and then I went on Facebook Marketplace, found one for $20, met up with the guy, and got the whole thing, but another one just for the receiver, so it all matches, just so it's simple. I do want to do one 100% car audio, 12 volt, but like a 5.1 system, and I'm already thinking about it. I'm going to need an 8-channel amplifier minimum, just to do what I'm trying to do, to have left, right, center, rear, subwoofer, stuff like that, and then get into the everything else I got to do with that. It's going to be fun. All right, cool. There's Jake himself. Man, play with a rotary design in the coming months. Oh, the rotary woofers that play a lot of wasted information are like they start at 1 hertz of their playing range. Like 1 hertz to like, I don't know, 40, but whatever. It's a woofer. That is crazy. And how do you even design that? Like, there is no speaker. It's just a rotating fan that flexes. And there's a few different ones that there's the spiral ones, and then there's the flat fans. They just look like a 5-spoke fan, and they rattle and they spin and they make bass. It's crazy, man. It's really insane. Thank you so much for the penny. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, man. Dancing with the Dogs DJ. I want like an older style bright red digital display to show the SPL in the house and mount the SPL like my house number so neighbors know when I'm jamming, as if they don't already. That would be cool. I would get it. Ooh, let me think. That sounds like a William question or a Adam SPL question or somebody that knows how to integrate into a meter to make a screen and then have that screen get information relayed from the meter and display and wirelessly, hopefully. That would be cool. I mean, you could do it cheap and then just buy a TV and just have it sitting out there, but I think that's stupid. Yeah, the LED meter would be awesome. All right, what are you doing, Kibo? Who's behind the logo? Who? Wait, what? What? Let's see. Scrolling down. All right, cool. I think we're about to end this. Yeah. Uncle Bobby B.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
He was the first in chat, but now he's back. Ashy, same thing as my Orion Cobalt. Haven't played them in 20 plus. You know, I'm one to just have something sit for a while, but then, you know, physics in the world, things don't last forever. You got to replace them. So you might as well use them a little bit. But yeah, don't overuse them. Awesome. All right, cool. 1 minute per person. 75,000 watts in an old house is going to be my biggest challenge. It'll be fun. Man, I don't even know. I feel that 75,000 watts, I mean, that's in the entire house. So I'm sure you got permission from your wife to just reroute every circuit breaker to one room. That's going to be awesome. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you here forever. We went 15 minutes over. Love you guys. This was the Unmasked After Show. I always get confused. So many shows. The Unmasked After Show. Again, John, Jacob, Ernie, Bill, J-Dub, the whole gang. You guys did great tonight. And the whole topic with testing and tools, man, I love it. And I could sit there for 2 shows in a row. It was awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. And I will see you guys Friday. I'll be even better. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I love you. And I will see you Friday. And as always, stay living loud. See you on the next one.
Okay. So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
much. I love you. Jake, Kayla involved in this one.
Nick and Miles were sounding.
Nom 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 nom. He is a little bit cooler than me, 25. I'm gonna have to say, absolutely, man. Appreciate you guys. DJ, don't burn down your house, man. And if you want renter's insurance, use my link below. Just kidding, don't have one of those yet. But we might have a car insurance company affiliation program with us very soon for my buddy Josh Thompson. We will see. Appreciate you guys so much. And yes, you just gotta look at it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. And look at that caboose. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.